Hi, I'm Natalie Rydstrom and welcome to World Sports Weekly. The Aviva Premiership finally reaches a climax this weekend as Saracens take on Northampton in the showpiece end to the season at Twickenham. Here now to run through the betting possibilities is SBR writer and video contributor Richard O'Hagan. Richard, welcome to the show.
Hi Natalie, it's great to be with you.
Now, first of all here, Richard, is this going to be a close final?
I think it's going to be a really close, really hard-fought final, Natalie. Both teams coming into the tournament with something to prove. Saracens lost the Heineken Cup final last weekend and Northampton lost in this final last year. So they're both going to really go for it. They're both going to want to make a real effort. When the two of them met in mid-April, it was decided by 4 points in favour of Saracens. So I can see a very close, probably reasonably high-scoring competition. I wouldn't again be surprised to see more than 40 points scored here. But I do think it's going to come down to between maybe 4 and 6 points.
Okay, so yeah, very close. Looking straight to the winners' market, the Saracens are the favourites, priced at 1.62 with Bet365, and Northampton are priced at 2.6 with William Hill. So who's your tip to win?
I am going to go against the market here. I actually think that Northampton will do this. Saracens had a long season. They played at a top level for a long time, and they looked a little tired in that Heineken Cup final against Toulon last weekend. They looked as if their legs were a bit heavy. And so I think Northampton, who played their own cup final in the Amlin Challenge Cup on Friday night last week, and who came through that with a win, I think they're going to be a bit more up for it, a bit more energised, and I think they will actually take this.
Okay, what are your reasons then for thinking maybe why Saracens does have the lower odds?
Saracens had a fantastic season. They only lost 3 games all season, one of which was to Northampton. They stormed through to the Heineken Cup final. They played really, really well in that competition. They have been a good, strong side. The problem is they just seem to be looking like they're running out of steam at the moment. So they're justifiably short odds just on past performance, but I don't think they're going to do it.
Well, if you're backing Northampton, can you see value on the half-time, full-time market while sort of, in Northampton's favour?
I can see certainly value on that, although Northampton's style has been to come from behind in several games this season. So you might actually want to look at backing Saracens to be ahead at half-time, Northampton to win at full-time. That actually is going to get you pretty decent odds of 7s or 8s. So look very closely at that.
Okay. And would you say there's any value in betting on the first scoring play or, say, first try scorer?
First scoring play is always a good one. And you can make a little bit of money in this one because you've got 2 teams who've got fantastic goal kickers. Owen Farrell, the England fly half for Saracens. Stephen Myler, the man a lot of people think should be the England fly half for Northampton. So that's going to make a big difference. Any penalty within kickable range will almost certainly go through the post. Weather conditions are supposed to be very good at Twickenham on Saturday. So I would say back one of those 2 as the first scoring play. Okay,
and then do you have any other ways here that we can make money from this match?
Well, Natalie, there are over 120 markets available on this game, so there's certainly plenty of opportunities. You mentioned first try scorer a few moments ago. That's one I'd be a little bit cagey with, because when you've got a game with 30 players on the pitch, it is long odds on several people being the top try scorer, and unless you're going to bet a small amount of money on a lot of options, so people like George North or Luther Burrell on the Northampton side, for example, then you are going to lose money there. But some of the other markets are quite fun. You look at yellow cards. There's almost always at least 1 yellow card in a Premiership final. I think there probably are going to be 2. So if you want to back more than 2 yellow cards, last I looked, that was trading at about 2.3.
Okay, wonderful. Well, as Richard said, plenty of betting opportunities and ways to make money here. Richard O'Hagan, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome, Natalie.